Okay, this is going to be for my Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, this is going to be for you. Okay, so let's just flow for a minute. Aquarius, I'm going to let you hear a little bit of me recorded, right? And then I'm going to go into talking as far as the storyline, whatever God bring out for the sign of Aquarius. But this is based on guilt, Aquarius. So just flow with me for a minute. Just flow with me, Aquarius. Let's just let's let you hear some of the recording that yeah. Okay, let's just see from Aquarius. Bear with me, Aquarius. Okay, let's just see what's going on. How did I mess up? No, no, no. No, 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 no. Okay, Aquarius. That's not, that's just kind of just came out of nowhere. Hello, this is the Brace Love One Healer Tarot. This storyline reading is based on guilt. So this is video 1 for December 25th, okay? But this is based on guilt. So this is for divine feminines or masculines, whoever watching me. This is for you. And it's focused on guilt. The guilt that you might have had from giving your whole heart to that twin flame of yours back then, whenever it was. Releasing your heart and just passing it over. You had to deal with the guilt of that. Or if you didn't, you had to deal with it. Because that was your fault. That's something the person is not responsible for. Put some of your cards out, Aquarius. That's your responsibility. Cards, and I'm giving you a top and to not give your whole heart away, but just give a piece. Give them a small piece. Okay? But you gave your whole heart to whoever that was. And that was a big mistake. But you had to deal with the guilt. Or if you haven't, it's time to start dealing with the guilt and accept that that wasn't the right thing to do, because you can't blame your twin for that, because you did that. You gave your heart over like your heart wasn't valuable, because that person showed you in the person's actions that your heart was not valuable to that person. So accept the guilt, acknowledge you guilty of giving your whole heart away to that person, and heal from that, forgive yourself, and just release the guilt, okay? Now, for anybody else, like your family members, mother, father, children, sister, brother, aunts, uncles, cousins, and also friends, that circle of people, anybody that come under the umbrella of family, right? Those people there who people say they love, or they feel they must love, it goes with them too. They are not guilty because you gave your whole heart to these people and you expected them to return the love back to you or their heart back to you, and they didn't. You should have gave a piece of your heart to who all you claim you love, or you profess to love, right? Piece of your heart. You heard me say a piece, right? Like somebody try to pinch you up a little piece of cake, a piece. You're not going to give the whole cake to anybody. You're going to give them a slice most of the time, right? But if you have someone a sauce, so what people say, give me a little piece. Get what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do with your heart. A piece. Majority of your heart stays with you. Because if any of these people go missing in action, or treat you all in ways where you hurt and wounded from these people, you have majority of your heart left where you can just fall back in line, just fall back. And when you fall back, it won't hurt really bad. The times that it hurt really bad is when you didn't gave these people your whole heart. And that's why people be so torn apart. I was there before, so I already know. I was there before, so I already know. Each of us with our twin flame was there before. I was there before. Each of us was there. Because I gave a person my whole heart, and that was a mistake. But that's the guilt that I had to deal with, right? Not now, but back then. Because I had to learn that that was my fault. I should have kept majority of my heart to the self and give a peace to that person. No matter how much I felt I loved that person. Because that person didn't value my love, my heart. That person treated my heart like my heart was a bug on the floor. A piece of trash. Get what I'm saying? And anybody in your life who you profess to love, mother, father, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, child, grandchild, cousin, friend, any of those people, do not give your whole heart to. Give them a piece. So if something go wrong with you and whoever the person is, you won't be so torn apart about it. The reason why we be torn apart from things is because we didn't give the person our whole heart. You trusted deep down in these people. You didn't just gave your all. And for some reason, we seem to think that people would do the same for us or feel the same about us. But newsflash, they don't. Okay? So this storyline reading is going to be about guilt. This is the first one for this week. So it's going to be December 25th. Okay? So this is Christmas Day. I'm going to be talking to you, right? So what else goes with the guilt? Yeah, you can't blame the people. You got to blame yourself because you gave your heart over. It's like somebody giving their money away. You reach your paycheck over. You can't fuss because somebody won't give you their paycheck. Well, you reach yours over. Get what I'm saying? So it's like you gave it. You did it. Your actions, you got to be responsible for and accountable for your own actions. Because we not exempt. We not perfect and we not exempt. So that's one thing we can't blame the twin flame, your family members, or your friend for. Us giving our heart to these people. We should have gave a piece, a pinch of it. Get what I'm saying? And the majority of your heart stays with the self. Get what I'm saying? You won't be torn apart when certain people like do you wrong. Because majority of your heart is in place. You'll say, well, that's her problem. That's his problem. You won't like what they did, but still, you won't be torn apart if you keep your heart in place. And if any people that you really torn apart from any of these things, that's because you gave your whole heart to these people, trusted solely in these people. Yeah. So let's just start your storyline. This is the Brace Love One again. Healer Tarot here on YouTube. This is December 25th. This storyline is it's going to be for each sign. I'm going to do a storyline reading, and this is chapter 5, right? And this will be reading 1. Hello, this. Okay. Okay, this storyline is as far as guilt. So I said all that, right? And that was the guilt part, right? And then there's some kind of guilt that's inside of the readings also. That's family and friends and twin flame guilt. Get what I'm saying? But this is whatever guilt this is that go whatever in a situation for somebody. One of you, because if you watching me, it's somebody. Because God give me people who is going through whatever. So one of my storylines is going to go with you. Okay, so we got the number 1 card. We got iron in the middle of it. So we got something to have iron in the middle of it. So we can go with a door, and you in between a door, a wooden door, and an iron door, and you in the middle. It could be something like that, or somebody in jail, or just dealing with something that has iron in the middle of it. Whatever it is, right? Could be a piece of furniture. I have no idea. Okay, you dealing with a guy, dealing with your heart and your mind with a guy, whoever he is. Heart and mind. Follow me? Okay? You having a watchful eye, right? As far as some kind of sound, some kind of noise, some kind of interaction, some kind of communication, maybe dealing with a man, heart and mind, communication. Follow me? So we have right here, you spent the tables some kind of way on this person or the person you, and we got stairs. You might go upstairs, you might be upstairs, or you might go up some stairs or whatever God talking about. So we have right here closed means the end. It was the end of something, maybe with you and this person, or the end going to come to something, or something is closed, a chapter closed, whatever, something is closed, whatever it might be. And you did it just in time, God says, right? If there's anything like that, maybe closing your heart off to a man, dealing with heart and mind, right? So we have right here, something is nobody problem but your own, or is nobody problem but that person's own, that you close your heart off. If it's anything like that, okay? Somebody blaming something on salt, right? And that is, it's nobody's problem but your own. If you're eating too much sodium, eating too much salt, Aquarius, don't eat a lot of salt, because it's going to be nobody's problem but your own. Or if somebody's salty, if you salty with someone, is that person's fault that you salty with the person, or is your fault if you allowing the person to be salty with you, or whatever God's saying. Okay, we all are lights, so God wants you to know and remember, we all are lights. We all are joy, happiness, and love. To exhibit that, Aquarius. Okay, so we have, I usually put this with churches, gatherings, Christmas celebrations, any kind of holiday celebration, anything positive, love, right? You might be dealing with some cheers some kind of way, getting cheers, decorating cheers, someplace where there's a lot of cheers. And that can go with this one right here, because it's like some kind of waiting room, orientation room, job, meeting room, cafeteria, job in general, whatever that is, because it got a lot of cups on that card. So we have, you're going to do an overview in the daytime, some kind of way, about something, because something is piercing the surface of the sign of Aquarius. A warrant is taken. If not, a warrant is taken as far as somebody, you warning somebody, or that was a warning some kind of way, you put out a warning by making it be the end for somebody, to let somebody know that you don't want to hear that noise, you don't want the communication or whatever this is. Or you might be at a job or something, or you might get a warning as far as, a notice that you're running late or whatever, or you ain't doing your work good, or whatever this might be, with the warrant taken. Or you might take out a warrant or whatever this is. Somebody tried to experiment with the Aquarius with their propaganda, and you was targeted. Follow me? Somebody who was on a shoestring budget, or you was on one. So we have right here, this is some kind of room gathering. Like I said, orientation, lunchroom, break room, hospital waiting room, courtroom, whatever kind of place, somewhere where there's a lot of people, but there's a lot of cups where you can kind of sit down and drink some tea, water, whatever, in waiting. It's like somebody in waiting. This room is like an in waiting room. So it could be anything between 2:30 a.m., 2:30 p.m., 4 o'clock a.m., 4 o'clock p.m., 10:30 a.m., 10:30 p.m. Anything like that for anything on this table over here. So we're going to grab out the angel numbers. Look up angel number 221 Aquarius, 211 for the Aquarius, number 23 for my Aquarius, and number 24 for my Aquarius. So we have greenery. So some kind of way, maybe you're going to be looking for something that's for sale for the sign of Aquarius. You're nervous. Maybe by January 17th, you're going to be looking for something that's for sale for the Aquarius. Something that has greenery around it, or just something that might be greenery. Let's flow a little bit with that one. Okay, so we have right here that Aquarius was anxious, or is anxious, or was anxious. You gotta take it either way, Aquarius, because only you know your life about falling in love. Follow me? You was in your emotions. You was in your feelings. Heavy. Because you were seeing sunshine, Aquarius, right? So we got the 31st. So we had the 31st of this month here, or the 31st of January. December 31st or January 31st. Because you're dealing with a pillar, somebody you put on a pedestal, somebody you value, put on a pedestal, you looked at as valuable or whatever. But the person was milking your feelings. The person was milking your feelings, milking you. Because you put the person on a pedestal here. You was looking at sunshine, you was seeing sunshine, you was in your feelings and your emotions. Somebody you held high standard, okay? You was anxious, or you gonna be anxious January 31st, December 31st, because some kind of way you was falling in love, or you did fall in love, or somebody falling in love, or whatever this is. Let's just flow. Now let's just take this over here for my Aquarius. This one jumped out for my Aquarius. This card, and this one I saw at the bottom. So we have for Aquarius. This is different Aquarius. So take whatever piece go to Aquarius. Somebody thinking about the memories, and they want to chance it, right? Aquarius, or whoever this is. So we have right here that is that the right card? Yeah. So somebody chanced it. Somebody thinking about memories. But then we're going to say somebody chanced it with some kind of road rage. Somebody had some kind of road rage going on within whatever time. One of them times I said. During the daytime hours. And it was an overview of that right there. But a warrant, a ticket, or something going to be taken out. Because somebody pierced the surface. Maybe great, where they hit somebody's car. Some kind of way. Some Aquarius, or somebody hit your car. Okay. Because somebody was trying to block you, maybe, from moving around. Or you was in a way the person felt you was blocking a person. Any kind of road rage for the Aquarius. Or some kind of blocking was going on for the Aquarius. Right? And it was some kind of rage. And some kind of way, somebody thinking about memories and gonna chance it. Thinking about the memories because it was some blockages or something like that. Because somebody was piercing the surface of a thing. So let's just flow. Let's see anything else from my Aquarius before I give up on my Aquarius. Or another Aquarius. Whoa, it don't have to be the same Aquarius. Okay. My wife tried to control how I grieve. So we got somebody who wife tried to control how they act, how they feel. Okay. As far as the Aquarius. Okay. Nothing is owed to that person though. You don't owe your wife how you feel, how you grieve. Person can't control your feelings. Somebody's wife controlling their feelings. Okay, do not leave the children out when you grieve, Aquarius. Ask and talk to each other about the hurt. Okay? Because maybe something happening in a prime time with a guy. Follow me? So we have, you was trying to map something out with a guy, or over here map something out as far as talking to your children, sitting there talking to your children about something and grieving. Maybe you got a flowery dress, flowery tablecloth, flowery furniture, flowery anything, or a garden outside that has flowers, a rug or whatever this is, flowery, right? So we have right here for the Aquarius. It's amazing what happened to me. You want to tell somebody what happened to you, or you want to tell somebody what happened to you. It's amazing. I choose to believe what fits my life. So you believe, you want to believe what fits your life. And it's amazing. You want to talk to somebody about it. Something maybe that happened in a prime time. Maybe. Whatever it might have been. Follow me? So if you can afford it, where you go to college or training or whatever it is, or take courses or whatever to make things good in your life. Okay? Because you're trying to map it out, trying to make something work for the Aquarius. Follow me? So we have, you're going to show your love for it and be greedy about that thing, right? Show your love for it. Okay? Maybe in a prime time. Let's put this here. So some kind of way you're going to talk to some man in a prime time. Okay? You got a wife that want to control the husband. Silly me to think that I can get to the Milky Way. That's the Aquarius. Okay, you being hopeful, Aquarius, because you want to get to treetop measure, Aquarius, and something that you're trying to accomplish, my Aquarius. You get to decide on your life, Aquarius, only you. Because somebody was looking at superficial when it came down to the sign of Aquarius. Okay? But you're going to show your worth to any and everybody who look at you a certain kind of way and look at things superficial and try to attach that to the sign of Aquarius. You're going to show your worth. Right? To anybody and everything. You're going to show your worth. Okay, so let's just flow for the sign of my Aquarius. Okay, think on how you want to think on how to even start in something that you're working on over here, Aquarius. Getting all the skills, everything together to make something happen for my Aquarius over here. Or this can even go over here with grieving and your children, Aquarius. If we got an Aquarius that's going through grieving or whatever, and you got to include your children, you're going to think on how to even start it. As far as how to talk to your children, as far as the grieving, okay, being dedicated to your craft. And you're going to win as far as an Aquarius with something you're trying to make happen. You're going to be dedicated in your craft and show your love for it, Aquarius. Okay, we got right here, Aquarius that's married or some man that's married that you know. Because there's a man right here. Could be your husband or could be somebody you know. However it's going, Aquarius. Is your wife loving and secure? Okay? You need to meditate because nothing is owed. Right? Because is your wife loving and secure? Your wife try to control your feelings on how you grieve. Look at things superficial. Okay? Tell you how you need to feel. You get to decide on your life though, God says. Whoever this Aquarius right here. Or over here in the middle, right, with this Aquarius. You get to decide on your life and how you're going to run your life. But over here, even with this Aquarius over here with your children with grieving, you get to decide if your children go to bereavement groups or whatever, because you are in charge. And you got to think about how you're going to even start to make this happen, right? So we have right here that somebody want some hugs off of the Aquarius over here, your children. Big hugs for the kids over here. Somebody with congratulations that you want to tell. It's amazing what happened to me, and you want to just spread the news, right? Or over here, somebody want some hugs off of Aquarius. You had a chance with your ex. Now you need to face it. Whoever this is over here, you had a chance with your ex. So maybe you leaving your person, whoever you is. You had a chance with the person. Now face it, God says. But over here with the person in the middle, God's saying you had a chance with whoever your ex Aquarius is. Now face it. Or over here with the kids. Somebody, God ain't really saying face it with the kids, but it's like you got to work with the kids and somebody died in the family. And you have to help the children be able to adjust to whoever it was that they lost. Somebody got a feather in their cap and they bending over here with this situation with this person, with the husband or with the wife to try to work something out and get things back in order. Or in the middle with this Aquarius, bending a little because you got a feather in your hat on how you want to work this thing as far as creating and doing all you want to do to get to treetop measure and make things happen in your life, a new job, a new business, or whatever you're trying to do. Or over here, We got Aquarius that you got a feather in your hat, a feather in your cap, an idea on how you're going to work things to be able to get the help for your children, where you can all do it together, right? So we got Aquarius who lost somebody. Then we got Aquarius who married some kind of way and seemed like is getting broke up, or you trying to get your person back, or whatever's going on. Then we got Aquarius that's trying to make career, whatever's going on here, business or whatever. And then we had over here what this was. I didn't forget because I just said so many cards. You know what it was. Okay, this for my Aquarius.